Alright, I'll teach you guys wet skin. What I will do, well, those are the two colors I use so far for the skin. But what you do is for wet skin, what I emphasize all the time is reflective lighting, the severity of it. And when you highlight, you don't highlight the overall area. You do spot highlighting as seen here. I mean, you can blend a little bit, but it's mainly just spot highlighting. The I'm going to emphasize spot highlighting for the most part first, just overall lighting for skin. See, I don't blend much. I just keep painting. As you can see, it looks kind of wet right now. It looks wet, but you can add more to that and you'll see. Like that's the first bit of reflective lighting. It's kind of pinkish, just kind of for the atmosphere that he's in. It's going to be a general dark. You see, I'm not going to use white, for any of this because it is not, it's like I said, it's too dark. So I don't really need to use white. But I mean, I'm going to use like his regular skin tone. Because I mean, being wet, it's a lot more reflective. It reflects light. It's like a direct reflection more than the skin would be for like any kind of light source. If the sun was beaming on you, you'd see a bunch of little suns in your skin in the form of like bright, intense whites. I mean, I hope I explained that right, but I mean, that's what it is. It's like metal. The brighter it is, the more it's going to reflect, and the more intensely it's going to reflect. Like wet skin, it's going to reflect intensely more than just dry skin. As you can see, the reflective light is almost as severe as the regular lighting. Usually I don't like to make it like that, but wet skin, you kind of want to emphasize a lot of surrounding reflective light. See, I'm reflecting off of the skin, and I'm going to use the purple because for the other reflective lighting from off the wall. Reflective lighting is like reflected off a surface, and it's also the color of your skin. It's like a mixture, so yeah, it comes out to be kind of pinkish, you know what I'm saying? So this is what I'm using for. I mean, it's not as severely lit up like this, but I mean, you get the idea. Like, I'd probably just change the hue, and that's it. But I mean, as you can see, it's extra wet because I just did like reflective, like severity, and I did regular lighting severity. So I mean, when you put those two together, you get a lot of, that's what water is like. You can't see the water itself. Instead, you see like a slickness about it. You see a lot of reflective light bouncing off of that water. And that's pretty much how you do wet skin. You're going to emphasize reflective lighting with it. So I'm going to start anew, and I'm going to show you the difference. This time I'm going to do regular skin, like just the regular way I would shade it. Like this could be like he's just like his skin is clammy, or it could be regular. Depends on what kind of light source you're looking at. Like it's generally dark, so I mean, and I also, as an artist, I wing things or I just make it pop. Like, I do whatever I would like to get it to be visually appealing, because you'd rather have it pop than anything. See, I do a lot more blending, like a lot more blending. Whenever I'm covering whole, the ground, all of that, for, you know, for just non-wet skin. For wet skin, you wouldn't really blend. You would add your two colors, like the beginning, your regular darks, around your skin and the regular skin tone. Then you'll put the highlights as spot highlighting and do the reflective light spot highlighting. For this kind of skin, you just, everything's blended, everything, even the highlights, they're not really spot lit, too much. So yeah, that's about it.